Intuitive Thoughts for February 6th, 2026. I've had a bunch of message me about the helicopter crash, and the bushes and the flora that I saw in the video matches the plane crash in the neighborhood that I saw. So much more than the one that was in Maine. I don't remember seeing snow. In Maine would have had snow. This looked like branches and bushes that were like squiggly and gray. This matches. I think it was the helicopter crash. Something to know about me is I'm not going to claim something that I really don't think is that. I get it. Sometimes I don't see things exactly clearly or specifically, but I'm also not going to take credit for something that I don't think fits or feels right. I do think that this is the helicopter crash. The size of the helicopter, the chunks that were left on the ground, the type of bushes in the area, that matches. That matches. So it's probably that, and not the one that was in Maine. I have also had a bunch of people. There's so many things, like even from Mrs. Guthrie's disappearance, me anticipating something big happening over the weekend. Then, literally on February 1st, I woke up first thing in that morning before she was even reported as missing. I had already put out my intuitive thoughts where I had described almost exactly what has happened or what I think has happened. So yeah, there's a lot going on. And it's so weird that it's like Flagstaff. I'm in Arizona. I was in Tucson. It's crazy how sometimes your location actually does have an effect on your intuitive abilities. I am close to certain energies, and I'm able to pick up certain things, and that's just how it works. I can't I can't explain it. I don't know how to control it. I've had a bunch of different questions that people have been asking me, and I might start doing a series on answering questions. Like somebody wanted to know if I disconnect from a person after I read them. Yeah, I have to. I'd go nuts if I didn't. I can't just stay in their energy and then, oh, if I see something more happening for them, do I give them a call? No, I don't, because I completely disconnect. That's unethical. I would never want to stay connected because I would be like literally looking in your windows while you're not even aware that I'm doing it. I won't do that. When things come to me automatically, they come to me automatically. And it's just how that goes. I do feel like these files are going to become more international. I know that's starting to come out. I've said this before. This is not something new that I'm saying now. I said at the very beginning, I felt like it was going to be an international thing. I felt like there was going to be, and I've said that during my live many times, but now it's starting to come to fruition. You see, now these other countries are going to start doing their own investigations, and they don't need to redact certain names just because they're trying to protect people here in our country. There's going to be more fallout. There's going to be more investigations. There's going to be more consequences, and the pressure is going to get put on us because we're going to be looking like we're the only ones suppressing the truth, and the truth will come out in other ways. So hang in there, have faith in that. I do feel like there's going to be something that I saw somebody drowning. I saw that there was a drowning thing, something, and it was a decent sized energy. So I don't really know if it's going to be somebody of note or somebody local, or if it's going to be local news to hear. But there was a pretty big drowning, somebody trying to breathe underwater. Or not trying to breathe, but they were underwater and they couldn't breathe. It's kind of how that came through. So I'm assuming it's a drowning. And then I also think that there is going to be, I am in Arizona right now, but there was something that happened. Oh, I totally forgot this. I do think there's going to be an earthquake. I think it's going to be not a devastating as in size, but devastating as in length of time. So it's not going to be so huge that it destroys everything, but it feels like it lasts a long time, or that there's lots of reverberation, because it was like this constant shaky feeling, and it was unnerving, but it didn't stop. Like it lasted for about a minute, which doesn't sound like it's that long, but to have your entire world shaking for a good solid minute, that's a long earthquake. So anyway, that's what I've got for you for today. I hope you have a fabulous day.